Welcome to the HR Happy Hour Work Break. You are here with Trish and Steve. Hey, Steve Bose.
Hey, Trish, how are you?
I'm good, but before we went live, I said my hair is like a mess today. I'm not feeling good. Do you ever feel like just really off if your hair, probably not your hair, but like if you're, I don't know, something about your appearance is off? Do you just feel off for the day, or is that just me?
I stopped caring in like 1987 about any of that stuff, so I don't know.
Really? I don't know. Anyway, how
Yes,
are
Trish,
you? How are you?
I'm good. I'm well, thank you. I want to first I wore my Paychex hat as you can see today. I want to
Right?
congratulate our friends at Paychex. They are celebrating their 50th anniversary this year, but today in particular they were celebrating because the Paychex team, many of the members of the team, not the entire team, there's like 15,000 people, but many of
Right.
the team were ringing the opening bell at the NASDAQ this morning. I was,
They were.
having my coffee, watching CNBC as I often do in the AM when I probably should be at the desk working at 9:30. I hadn't quite made it yet, and saw that. It's really cool. If you check out Paychex on Twitter at Paychex, probably LinkedIn as well. I don't know. They have some great pictures, some behind the scenes stuff. So it's cool to see them and sort of feel like we're a little bit a part of that team too and celebrate their success. So congrats to our friends at Paychex. That was really cool.
Absolutely. No, that's very exciting, and I hadn't heard that part of it yet, so I think that's fantastic. So congratulations to everyone there. Big
Yeah.
accomplishment. 50 years.
Yeah.
Paychex and I were born in the same year.
That's interesting.
I
But
think that's
yet
a year of greatness.
you were not ringing the bell at the NASDAQ.
I was
Maybe
not. I didn't ring.
maybe I just haven't got your invite yet. It's probably on in the mail or
Yeah,
something.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Yeah, I won't wait. I won't hold my breath.
Okay.
So what else is new? Anything good? I know you've been busy. I've been busy with work, but any
Yeah,
fun
no,
stuff
I
coming
it's
across
been
your
a busy
desk?
week for sure. A lot of things still to do this week. I had a couple of things though I thought were interesting for today's show, Trish. One thing I appreciated this story because it's like quote unquote out of the box kind of thinking. So you may have heard this, Trish, in the United States, in the UK, many places, there's a shortage of truck drivers, like over the road, large rig
Okay.
truck drivers for all kinds of, transport all kinds of goods, finished goods, raw materials, etc. Almost everything that goes into a product that we buy at a store
Right.
gets somewhere in a truck, right? And it's been a shortage of truck drivers for a long time. Some of the possible solutions, right, that many of these trucking companies are turning to, right, are all the things you'd expect, right? We're going to increase wages, big
Sure.
signing bonuses. I heard of one trucking firm in the U.S. have signing bonuses as much as $40,000 for an
Wow.
experienced person with a
And that's on
CDL
top
license.
of your salary. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. They
crazy.
they they sort of stagger the signing bonus over like a period of time to make sure you're going to be there for a couple of years, but still, that's pretty
Still,
significant.
right?
Lowering age requirements has been put on the table, right, for certain types of
Really?
commercial licenses. Doing more paid training, increasing benefits, giving the drivers better schedules so that they're home more often. All those things have been tried, right? And they'll continue to be tried. But none of them are really working all that well. But I read about this story out of the UK, what they're actually going to be doing. They're piloting this. Trish,
Okay.
what can be a possible solution that has nothing to do with those HR
Oh
interventions to
my God.
help solve this problem? There's not enough truck drivers.
You get to own your own truck. They give you a truck.
Could be. That's not the solution I'm looking for. Here's the
Okay.
solution.
Right.
Make the trucks larger. They're
Make them
increasing the
larger?
size of the truck itself by 6 feet or so, 2 meters. The truck's going to be longer and bigger, which means you can put more stuff in the truck, which means you can transport more stuff with the same amount of drivers or transport the same amount of stuff with
Um,
fewer drivers. I don't know why, like, I found that so interesting and creative. It's really kind of simple when you think about it. And I mean, we've seen the tandem trucks occasionally out on the highway, right,
Right.
on the
Yeah.
expressways, and those look pretty difficult to maneuver and drive, but some
Yeah.
people are qualified to do it and they can do it. But
Right.
yeah, make the trucks bigger. I loved it because it was just not any of the things we hear over and over again. How about
Now,
that?
I thought you were meaning that's interesting, but I thought you were talking about, like, the size of the truck, where the driver is, making
No,
that
no,
bigger
we're talking
because,
about
a lot of
yeah,
a lot
the
of those truck drivers sleep in that's like their house. It's tiny.
yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
haven't been in one. I shouldn't say it's tiny. My perception is it's tiny, right? Have you ever been in a semi truck? Have you ever like
Up
ridden
in the cab
along
of
or
one. I don't think I have.
I haven't either. We need to talk to a truck driver because I think they have
It's
like a bed
fascinating, isn't it?
area,
Yeah.
right? Back there. Some have dogs or cats or pets, right? Like with
Yeah.
them. So yeah, I'd be into maybe they should also make the area for the driver bigger, more
I'm not sure
luxurious.
that that helps transport more stuff, honestly, but it probably would be a
No,
good
but that
perk,
could
though.
that might make you wanna be a truck driver if the interior
It
of
might.
your truck was kinda tricked out, right? Okay, I'll give you an example. So when I took, a job at St. Louis Children's Hospital, offices were hard to come by in the actual hospital, and so HR was, like, 6 blocks away, right? But there were 3 of us, the business partners. We were each going to be given an office in the hospital. So they were small, but that way we
Mhm.
could be right there, right with all of the employees, right when they need us. And I thought the coolest thing was when I got to my office, it was near the cafeteria, which was a plus, but there were no windows in my office, and I
Mm.
was okay with that. But what they did for us was you could go to the facilities people and you could pick out it was like buying a new house. You could pick out your paint color, your desk, top color, your chair pattern, your carpeting. So they really like
Nice.
made it yeah, they made it really, really nice for the person that was gonna have the office. So again, probably didn't cost a ton, but it took kind of a crappy little tiny cute well, it was like a closet, let's be honest. But yeah, I mean, you felt like it was your own, so it really personalized it. I wonder if you could do that with like a truck, right? You make their I don't know,
Yeah,
something
I
more
gotta
personal.
believe I don't know this for certain, I've not dived into, commercial vehicle manufacturing policies or practices that much, but I imagine those big rigs, they're super expensive, like,
Right.
to and I gotta believe they're all kinda custom orders. Like, I doubt there's, like, a big showroom of, like, Peterbilt trucks somewhere that you walk
Really?
into and
Okay.
the salesperson tries to talk you into the yellow one that's on the lot kind of
Oh my
thing. Maybe that
gosh.
happens, I don't know.
I don't
But
know. Okay, that's your homework. You need to find out at
all
some
right,
point.
how
Like,
do you
how does
actually
that work?
how do you purchase a commercial semi truck new? Like,
Yeah,
how's that
because
process work? All right, I'll dig into that.
truck drivers, like real truck drivers, like, that go cross country, for example, they're in those trucks
Can't believe I'm writing
24/7.
this down like I'm gonna do that, but go ahead.
You're gonna do it. No, so or if anybody out there, if you know, if you're an HR or you are a truck driver, let us know. Like, I would love to know just, like, how does that work? How do because you're gonna be in
Yeah.
it all the time. It's not like a regular job where you go in and you go home. You're in that vehicle. So, yeah, they should be nice. They should be good for them.
Okay. I like your thoughts. Trish, I have one more item,
Okay.
which I'm filing this under I can't believe this is happening.
Oh,
I,
no.
I just saw I didn't read the whole article. I just read the headline. But Trish, do you know are you familiar with someone called the Pioneer Woman on Food
I
Network?
am.
Okay.
Yes. What has she
Apparently,
done?
apparently the Pioneer Woman, who's great, I guess, she is
Yeah,
going
Reed
to
Drummond.
she's going to quote unquote the article even had this in quotes. She is going to attempt acting in an upcoming Food Network original Christmas movie. I
No.
can't believe we need this as a society. I
No.
mentioned I ranted a couple of weeks ago on this show about things we need to stop developing until we've solved bigger problems in our
I
world, right? I think hard seltzer was
think
one of
that's
them,
it.
golf balls, I forget the third one. Original Christmas movies, we are done with those. We don't need any more of those. Like the Hallmark Channel, spits out about
Yeah,
35 or 40 brand new ones every single year. It's
that's right.
insane. People watch these. I can't understand this. We don't need any more. Stop with the holiday movies.
I'll tell you
And I'm
what,
pro holidays. I like the holidays. We don't need any
I
more of these awful
agree.
movies.
I
Food Network
agree,
Christmas movie
and
is.
she's not who I would choose.
I hope
She
Guy
seems
Fieri
really
plays
sweet.
Santa though. I'd watch that. That I would watch.
Alright, maybe you're onto something there, right? No, she seems like a very sweet woman, and she has really good recipes, but she's kinda boring. I don't know. I'm bored by
Yeah,
her.
I'm not so hot on her recipes. I did catch one. Like I have the Echo Show in my kitchen, the little
Oh, right.
Amazon Echo
Yeah,
Show with the screen. I
yeah.
love that thing. And it does throw up recipes on the
Sure.
screen. It just right, and news headlines and other things, I might be interested in, and you can hit the little button and watch the recipe. So
Sure.
the thing comes on and says, oh, like easy stovetop mac and cheese, and I'm like, hey, that sounds good. I like everything about that. Easy. I have a stovetop.
Easy.
I like mac and cheese. I'm in. I hit the button. It ends up being the Pioneer Woman, and essentially all she did was she cooked up some elbows, right? Elbow pasta
Right.
shapes, threw half a log of Velveeta cheese in it, which she chunked
Oh,
up, and then some
no.
other kind of cheese and some milk, and mixed it up, and that was the entire dish.
That's the recipe.
As it probably tasted okay, right? How could it not taste good? Probably
Oh.
tasted good, but come on.
Yeah, and then she had a heart attack right afterwards, probably with all that
That was
Velveeta.
it. There was no other cooking. There was like no
Oh,
baking. There was
no.
no. We didn't even get a roommate. I don't think it was literally melt a bunch of cheese in some hot boiling pasta. Right.
Wow. All right. Well, you know what? I think Pioneer Woman would
Can't
be a
wait for the movie though.
no-go. All right. Very good. Well, listen, hey, thanks for taking a break. I know you're busy, so that was nice. Thanks
Awfully good.
everyone for joining us. Every single time we do these, we get lots of great feedback, and we love to hear what you want us to talk about. So
I have a great.
continue.
I'm writing this down for the next show on Monday. I have a great. I'm awfully busy story to tell involving Mr. Brady from the Brady Bunch.
Oh, well, very good. Hey, right there. I'm on pins and needles waiting for that on Monday. So,
Write it down.
all right, everyone, have a great weekend, and we will catch you back here on Monday, apparently for a Brady Bunch story.
Let's
Bye,
go all Brady
friends.
Bunch. Let's do it.
All right, it's a whole Brady Bunch episode. I love it. I love it. Catch you on Monday for Brady's.